afternoon, University Presbyterian Church. This is Tim coming to you from home. It's March 24th, 2020. Quick update. The city has put out a new order for shelter in place. And so that's going to change some of the ways that we're going to be worshiping. Know that we are meeting and planning that out. And any changes to that, you're going to see on the website at upcelp.org. We'll have all the links on there, any changes that we're going to make. Everything's going to be on there. So do look at there before attending worship on Wednesday at 6 p.m. or Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Also, the office is going to be closing. What that means is that you can continue to call the office and leave a message. We'll be picking up those messages once a day. Also, you can give my cell phone a call if you have any questions or concerns or needs from toilet paper to food to just wanting to talk. You can give my cell number a call, and I'd be happy to talk with you and go over any concerns. Our devotion today comes from John chapter 3, 16 through 17. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him may not perish but may have eternal life. Indeed, God did not send the Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him. Friends, I woke up not on the best side of the bed this morning. I am not in the greatest of moods. Feeling a little down. I think the weight of the virus and all the news and all the numbers and all the changes has finally caught up with me, and so I'm not feeling very joyous right now. And yet I read this passage partly for me this afternoon to remind myself that God's love, God's will, God's grace, and God's kingdom is not dependent upon me being joyous or me being of strong faith or me having all the hope in the world. Not dependent on me not being sad. In fact, God's will and God's grace is dependent upon God. And that gives me some solace, some comfort, knowing that God will continue to be with me even as I am sad. So, which means that while we may have these feelings, that's not going to keep us from feeling God's love, nor will it keep God's will from happening. And which also means that God can hold us even in our not greatest of days. And so that's what I want to proclaim to you this afternoon, that it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel down. Know that God continues to hold you and carry you forward and carry us forward, even in those negative feelings. And even through the midst of all those, God's will be done. God's kingdom continues to happen. And so, friends, continue to hold in God's arms, continue to reach out to one another, continue to reach out into the community, and in whatever way you can, that we may proclaim God's love to all of those around us. And friends, we will continue to get together and hold one another up and worship God as we continue to worship on Wednesdays and Sundays. Remember, if you need anything, give us a call. And friends, may God bless you and keep you. May the face of the Lord shine upon you and give you courage. And may God continue to illumine our paths and continue to give us peace. Many blessings, friends.